Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's going to get the first crack on offense today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They have put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to throw it again. And the completion made. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he'll get their first-down yards before they finally bring him down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Setting the tone early on offense. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Looks left and finds his target there. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. Hand off to the right side. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the receiver wide open, catches it in stride. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. This will be the 9th play on the drive. They'll feed the back again. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Moves the ball up to the 30. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Clock is running. Last. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Well, early on, it's a fun battle when we go to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, tied. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Split backfield here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Critical third down play for this offense right here. From the shotgun, drops back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Third down upcoming after that completion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we're...
Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to run that hurry up.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch.
Down yardage. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down. Looking to throw the football. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Yang. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Handoff to the back.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's field, a returner trying to create good field position here. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll run it here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. Running back with the football. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. He's got a man down the middle. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for their 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? There's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Important 2nd down play coming up. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. That picks up a 1st down. We'll spot it at the 39.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete.
Here's that defense shifting again. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Same tailback, another carry. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The game makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice second and 2. It's a run. Running back's got it. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. The Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Penn State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, tied. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's an option look. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass is caught. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Yang. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.